All right. Hello and good morning, YouTube. You're tuned in to the Katie Talk 101 Morning Show. So please, when you come in the building, make sure you tap that thumbs up. Please make sure you sub to the channel if you have not. And most definitely share if you care. All right, so looks like the past few hours, maybe about 8 to 9 hours ago, first we had Kanye who came out and he just he actually apologized to Soulja Boy for taking him off of the Donda West album. So it was said that Kanye felt like his verse was whack, what they would say. So yeah, he ended up taking him off the album and everything. He apologized for that. Then soon after, here comes some more beef coming right around the corner with Young Dolph. He was just claiming to be the first to do some things. Okay, this clip came from the Shade Room. So shout out to the Shade Room. All right, you guys take a listen to this.
Tag me talking about at Soulja Boy on the first rap. So, man, today was about me and Kanye. We end up talking about Dolph line. God damn, clout chase. All right, so look, then what we gonna do? Let's rewind it. How about that? So how I started off, I said I'm finna paint all my cars yellow. I got the yellow Lamborghini yours. What else? I got the yellow. I don't know. We got a lot of Bentley, yellow Ferrari. Yeah. Posting yellow cars and say, I was the first rapper with a 3D billboard at Soulja Boy. Okay, cool. I let it go, right? Mm-hmm. I ain't say nothing. I said, whatever. I said, but I did the Flying Lambo 4 months ago on my birthday. Did I not? Right. Flying Lambo 3D, same thing. You really copied the same thing I did, but just put it on a billboard, bro. Famous. Boom, let that go. But so look, you started the opening for the trolling right there. You tagged me talking about at Soulja Boy on the first rap. So, man, today was about me and Kanye. We end up talking about Dolph line. God damn, clout chase. All right, so look, then what we gonna do? Let's rewind it. How about that? So how I started off, I said I'm finna paint all my cars yellow. I got the yellow Lamborghini yours. What else? I got the yellow. It's cool. Oh, we Key Glock. We on bump Key Glock, bro. All the time. We bump Key Glock. Key Glock, boom. It's cool. I'm talking about it's still cool. This Dolph gonna talk about some I'm independent, I'm getting 100K a show. Man, stop it. I get in the comments and say that's cap. Y'all signed to Empire. Y'all not independent. I'm independent. I'm not signed to Empire. I'm not signed to no independent label, no major label. I put my own music out through SODMG Records to get 100% of all the money. Ricky Morty, all the money. I'm really independent. So what really about it? Get mad because I come in the comments and say, that's cap. You signed Empire. Where the lie at? Yeah. Is you not signed to Empire? Simple question. You signed to Empire. You not independent. As soon as I post that, it's hopping my DM. Oh, you funny. Oh, what's up? It's cool. Oh, we Key Glock. We on bump Key Glock, bro. All the time. We bump Key Glock. Key Glock, boom. It's cool. I'm talking about it's still cool. This Dolph gonna talk about some I'm independent, I'm getting 100K a show. Man, stop it. I get in the comments and say that's cap. Y'all signed to Empire. Y'all not independent. I'm independent. I'm not signed to Empire. I'm not signed to no independent label, no major label. I put my own music out through SODMG Records to get 100% of all the money. Ricky Morty, all the money. I'm really independent. So what really about it? Get mad because I come in the comments and say, that's cap. You signed Empire. What a lot. So I talk. So they mad that you signed. So they mad that they signed. Like, come on, man. Dolph mad because he signed the Empire and I exposed them. That's what it's really about. That's what it really about. This mad because he signed to a record deal and his whole thing is I'm independent. I'm independent. You did I lie? You signed the Empire, stupid. Why the you mad? Why the you mad? You signed Empire, not me. Mad at me because he signed the Empire. It wasn't no secret. I'm just a famous that said it. You should have shut the up and kept saying you were independent like that. If you weren't really independent, I wouldn't expose you. So you mean to tell me Key Glock can say on the first rapper start talking? So they mad that you signed. So they mad that they signed. Like, come on, man. Dolph mad because he signed the Empire and I exposed him. That's what it's really about. That's what it really about. This mad because he signed to a record deal and his whole thing is I'm independent. I'm independent. You did I lie? You signed the Empire, stupid. Why the you mad? Why the you mad? You signed Empire, not me. Mad at me because he signed the Empire. It wasn't no secret. No, I'm just a famous that said it. You should have shut the up and kept saying you were independent like that. If you weren't really independent, I wouldn't expose you. So you mean to tell me Key Glock can say on the first rapper start talking? So they mad that you signed. So they mad that they signed. Like, come on, man.
All right, so there you go. It looks like he don't like the fact that he got blasted about not being independent, especially when DJ Academics. Hold on, let me take this off from the shade room, and I'm gonna jump into what DJ Academics ended up sharing. This is the actual post that he's talking about where he was called out in the comment section. He got called out in the comment section. So it is pretty embarrassing, especially looking at the era that they're in. Your internet presence is everything. And yeah, Soulja Boy jumped down in there and said that is cap. So shout out to DJ Academics. Check this out right here. Hold on, let me make it a little bigger. Okay, yeah. So DJ Academics ended up posting this. He said, "How the I'm an independent artist and getting 1,000 Rex plus for a show." So yeah, so he ended up posting that, and it looks like over here in the comment section. Let me see if you guys can see that. It looks like Soldier Boy jumped down in the comments on him and he called him out. So yeah, he didn't like that. He didn't like that. And I just think everybody is not meant to everybody not meant to be independent. There's nothing wrong with being signed under a label. Most people start out like that. But yeah, you don't have to lie. You don't have to lie to kick it. Okay? You don't have to lie to kick it. So getting off of that situation here, yeah, he getting 100. So he claimed to be getting 100 Rex a show. That's what Soldier Boy said. That is a healthy price too. Okay, so going off into Kanye West and Soldier Boy. Okay, so it was a lot of issues as far as it goes with Soldier Boy and Kanye. Kanye taking him off of the Donda album. So he ended up taking him off of the album because allegedly Kanye West said that his verse was whack. So apparently the verse was whack. And I mean Kanye took a lot of people off. I mean, he was living out of the Mercedes Dome. I mean, he was going through a lot, talks about divorce from his wife and etc. So Kanye West ended up apologizing to Soldier Boy after claiming to cut the Donda verse because it was trash. He said, "I love you, man." Let me see what this article say here. Okay, so it says that Ye, the artist formerly known as Kanye West, has apologized to Soulja Boy after claiming that he dropped him from the recent album because his verse was trash. In August, that Crank That Rapper claimed that he had been asked to collaborate with West on the track Remote Control from the album Donda, but the verse had been cut without his knowledge. He cut a lot of people though. Let's see. So he had called West a coward for not telling him that he had taken him off the album, the West album. So I guess that's what he was mostly upset about. Of course, he put his time in his verse in, he wouldn't put on there. So it says with West responding to a recent interview and saying that he had left Soldier Boy's feature off because it was not good. And I think I ended up hearing that verse too that he's speaking on. What's good with your money, boy? What? Wait, man, better leave. What you say? You better leave off alone. Well, Dolph can't be capping about being independent now. Shout out to Money Boy Trey. You guys make sure y'all go and check him out. So yeah, he said, wait, he better leave him alone. Yeah, but I'm like, why he gotta be around here capping about being independent? I mean, it's nothing wrong with being signed under a label. You gotta start somewhere. You gotta start somewhere. But I mean, I think that just really pissed off Soulja Boy when he was like, "Yeah, I got this car and that car, and I'm the first one to ever do it," and all that. So yeah, Kanye West ended up apologizing. So yeah, he was hold on. Okay. So yeah, he ended up saying that it was trash. Dolph come out over a year saying that he was signed. So he did say he was signed. Let me see. I think what it was with Dolph, I think they say Dolph turned down one deal. It was some deal that he ended up turning down. And then the second deal he ended up getting was even better. So I guess, he came back, somebody came with a higher amount, and he just probably jumped on that. I think that's exactly what it was. Let me see if this say anything else. Okay, so he ended up telling Soldier Boy, "I love you, man. It ain't even like that." Okay, so it looked like they had a conversation on Twitter or they text each other back and forth. It was one of them. So he ended up saying, "Yo, this ye, love you, bro. I should have told you I wasn't gonna use the virus." See, that's really big of Kanye to do that. That's what's up. For you to just, be able to come out and say, "Hey, I was wrong. I should have told you. We should have communicated," and stuff like that. So yeah, that was put on Twitter. So yeah, Kanye West, he came out and he was able to go to him like a man and admit that he was wrong. And you know what? Sometimes even if you did do something and you got enough courage to come out and say I was wrong, that's sometimes all a person needs to just be straight and walk away and not feel like they got played. He turned down the deals for about 5 years before he finally signed to someone. It's good that he turned down a lot of deals too, because he probably was just waiting to get the best deal that was out there on the table too. That's what's up. I don't know, where is Young Dolph from. Is Young Dolph out of Memphis, Trey? I don't know where. I wonder where he from. But yeah, so Kanye West, he came on out. That's what's up. And lo and behold, right after he come out, Dolph come, like, oh yeah, I got this and I got that. I'm the first one to ever do this and that. Okay, so Soldier Boy, he did end up responding to Kanye. He said Soldier Boy responded by hearting the reaction to the message, writing back, "Love you too, bro. That's all I wanted." See what I'm saying? That's all he wanted. Oh, okay. He is a Memphisan. Okay. Well, how you say that word, Trey? Memphisan. Okay, so he is from Memphis. Okay, I thought he was. He sound like he a southerner. He sounds like a southerner too. So yeah, so he ended up saying, "I love you too, yay." That's all I wanted. So that's usually all a person want when they see it was a situation that where they feel like they was doing done wrong. They at least want you to admit that you done them wrong, or they have the right to feel some type of way. But the one thing to probably end up pissing you off is when somebody do some messed up stuff to you and they just try to act like, "Oh, he crazy, he tripping, that nigga crazy." No, don't try to make my feelings invalid because you the one called me to be on the track, and now you saying the track ain't good enough. And if it wasn't good enough, you should have told me, "Hey, redo this, say this like this, do this like that." Let me know, critique me, because I'm the type, if I'm wrong or if something ain't good, I want to see how I can improve it. But just to waste my time like that and not put me on a track, that's not cool. The post since has been deleted, but it was shared on social media, as well as ending the drama between Kanye and Soulja Boy. So West this week said that he is ready to end the long-standing feud with Drake. Oh my God! So Kanye, he is just out here, yes, he out here mending fences. That's what I'm talking about. So he's ready to end the conflict with Drake. And let's see much more. Okay, so that's the end of that one. Okay, so let me take that one off. Okay, so yeah, so there you have it. So Kanye came on out, then soon later, as we just was talking about, Young Dolph come on out and he just get to talking about his cars and whatnot. So yeah, that's about it right there. And I think it was one other thing I wanted to talk about before I jump up off here. This was just a really quick morning live. Okay, so this is the situation about okay, so this is the situation in it was like some issues that was going on about breaking down the shooting. This is Cal. He was testifying in court. He was trying his best to make himself cry. I'm pretty sure you guys heard about this situation. I think this is the Ahmaud Aubrey case, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Yeah, he was trying his best to make himself cry. Let me see if I can pull this up so you guys can see it as well. Okay, so make this a little bigger. All right. So this guy was up in the courtroom trying his best to make himself cry. It was like he probably should have went to a couple of acting classes before he tried to play this one out here. But nice try, buddy. Shout out to Big T up next. Nice try, buddy. Okay, so here we have it right over here at the neighborhood talk. So Cal was up here on the stand testifying, and it looks like he tried his best to jerk a tear out while explaining this situation on the stand. Okay, so here we go. Shout out to the Shade Room for this clip right here. Let me make it a little bigger. Okay, so here we go. All right. That's right, right. Whatever. That's right, run. Just take time for a break anyway. You can just relax for a minute, sir. We're going to take a break about 10 minutes, and please don't talk about the case during the break. Read, watch, or listen to any content. Whatever. That's right, run. Just take time for a break anyway. You can just relax for a minute, sir. We're going to take a break about 10 minutes, and please don't talk about the case during the break. Read, watch, or listen to any content. So yeah, there you have it. He was very emotional while he was trying to describe the shooting. And I just think if you're gonna cry, I mean, crying just happens naturally. It looks like he was really trying to force himself into shedding a tear. It looks like it was very hard to get the tear out. Okay, let's see if I can please goes off on Instagram. After news versus oh my god! So breaking news, you guys. Let's see how long ago this came out. Okay, so it looks like we have some breaking news about Pleasure P. Okay, so shout out to the neighborhood talk once again. Let's see here. All right, so it looks like Pleasure P had came out and he had a few things to say. Okay, so Pleasure P, he goes off on Instagram Live after the news broke of his 17-year-old son he's wanted for allegedly shooting and killing a man. 17. Why would he shoot a 24-year-old? Oh wow. Let's see the neighborhood talk. Pleasure P goes on Instagram Live and went off about the reports and allegations surrounding his 17-year-old son. His son, Marcus Ramon Cooper Jr., allegedly shot and killed a man back October the 8th. Hey, welcome to the chat room, Minnie. So yeah, it looks like Pleasure P's son is wanted for killing a man here, and it said that according to Miami, I guess it's Harrow County out of Miami, Marcus was riding in a car with another man, Tyrone Arthis, 24. The police say that Marcus allegedly ordered Tyrone out of the car and shot him multiple times, leaving his body on the shoulder of the highway. The paramedics found Tyrone's body and declared that he was dead. Oh, he was dead on arrival. And let's see what this says. Okay, so Pleasure P had some things to say. So this was about his son. Here we go. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk.
While my son be in a car with one, I'm not gonna cuss anymore. Why would a 17-year-old be around a 24-year-old? And no disrespect to that family, like no, because we want to get to the bottom of this. I just want to make sure mine innocent. You understand what I'm saying? He is 17. They making him out. They said they put on the news like, oh, he left him on the side of the road like he's a dog. And this, why would a 7? Bro, my son don't want for nothing. Never wanted for nothing. 17? Why would he shoot a 24-year-old? Talk about that. Let's talk about this, bro. And let's listen. And let's get all of the facts in straight. Let's get all the investigation straight. What's going on? Something is missing. While my son be in a car with one. Okay, I'm not going to cuss anymore. Why would a 17-year-old be around a 24-year-old? And no disrespect to that family. Like, no, because we want to get to the bottom of this. I just want to make sure mine innocent. You understand what I'm saying? He is 17. They making him out. They said they put on the news like, oh, he left him on the side of the road like he's a dog. And this, why would a 7? Bro, my son don't want for nothing. Never wanted for nothing. 17? Why would he shoot a 24-year-old? Talk about that. Let's talk about this, bro. And let's listen. And let's get all of the facts in straight. Let's get all the investigation straight. What's going on? Something is missing. While my son be in a car with one.
First of all, he does sound like he's a little bit intoxicated. I don't know if it's just me, but he sounds like he's a little intoxicated. Minnie says, so what happened, sir? You're not giving any answers. Thank you. He's not giving any answers. He's just saying, why would this happen? Sir, it's a lot of reasons why stuff happened now. Let's not shout out to Anthony in the chat room. Let's not act like this is just impossible to happen. Oh, why would he shoot that man? Why? Why? Come on, bro. You sound like you're a little bit intoxicated and you're not coming with any type of facts at all. He's not explaining anything. He's not saying anything like, well, do you think I know my son did this because he felt like he was in danger? Yeah, he said the same thing 12 times. Thank you. Why would you sit up and say the same thing 12 times, sir? Let me see what he's talking about.
Okay, I'm not gonna person that's 7. That's 24 years. Why would he shoot him? No, it's a lot of more factors.
Why would he not shoot him? You need to come with the answers if you up here on the internet trying to speak out about it.
That's left out, and they do not want to give us all the information. That's what my lawyer been trying to get, and they don't want to get it to us. But tomorrow, I ain't gotta be quiet. Tomorrow, I got another lawyer that I just hired. I got the best in the business. So y'all better pray up, cause y'all ain't finna do mine like that. I'm gonna go out to the end about mine, bro. To the end. I don't give a fuck. That's my son. That's my blood. Y'all better do y'all job about my son. You hear me?
Mm,
Person that's that's 24 years old, and why would he shoot him? No,
mm.
it's a lot of
It's a lot of reasons why he would shoot him, sir. You sitting here just asking this, you're not giving any insight. I mean, who do you ask? How old are you before you shoot? Thank you. Like they're gonna say, sir, before I pull this trigger, how old were you? How old are you? What year were you born, sir? Okay, now I can do it. Let's see. Pleasure P, 17-year-old son, arrested for killing a man. All right, so here we have it. Let's see. 17 arrested. Let's see. Florida. Let's go. Arrested. Connection. Oh wow. Let's see here. Okay, so I am going to look up the article, and I'm pretty sure that the article will go just a little bit deeper than what he's saying, because this man ain't giving us no insight. I know it is an open case. He probably can't say much, but I just think if you're gonna get on the internet and talk, you can at least have some type of insight about what you're talking about, sir. But if it's the case where you can't talk, then just be quiet. Because most of the time, if it's an open court case, you're not supposed to say a lot of things anyway. You're not supposed to say a lot of things about these cases and the situations and what's going on. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so it looks like I found an article getting off into this situation a little bit more. So this was dated on November the 10th. Okay, so let me get this one off and share. Okay, so that is the sun right there. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, God rest that man's soul. R.I.P. to him, to the fella that was found on the side of the road, whose life was allegedly took by Pleasure P. Son. Okay, so I'm gonna get this off the screen here, and I'm gonna go here. So I ended up running across the article, kind of getting off into the breakdown, because this man did not come with any information for us. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. All right. So this man is 17 years old, and he out riding around with a 24-year-old. Let's see what ended up happening. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so that is Pleasure P Sun right there. And this comes from Channel 7. I think this down here in Florida. Okay, so it's saying a family is asking for help after a loved one was found dead along a busy South Florida highway. Tyrone Atheist, I think that's his name, Arthis. He was shot in the side on the side of the Interstate 595 right before 1:30 a.m. in October. He was left to die. According to the Broward Sheriff Office, October the 8th, a 17-year-old Marcus Cooper was ordered. He ended up ordering the man out of the car on the highway. When he shot him several times and left him for dead, the deputy said Cooper and Arthur, they knew each other and they may have been friends. Okay, so that's why he was riding with a 24-year-old, because he was friends. The 17-year-old was friends with this 24-year-old. That's pretty odd to me. I'm sorry. That don't sound right. My 17-year-old, I got a son that's 17, he about to be 18 in one more month. He not gonna be out here riding around with no 24-year-old. I can tell you that much. And many said, matter of fact, the question is why you don't know the whereabouts of your 17-year-old. Or what did he have going on? Oh, honey, the questions that need answers. The questions that need answers. Thank you, Minnie. She said exactly. Thank you. I'm gonna leave that one up, because that's a question that need an answer right there. Sir, why you don't know the whereabouts of your 17-year-old son? While you all on live talking about what your son did or did not do. You weren't around. Evidently you weren't around. Why is he running the streets with a 24-year-old? It went on to say that according to the Broward Sheriff County, okay, so yeah, he shot him. He left him on the side of the road. They were friends. The 17-year-old suspect is the son of the South Florida R&B singer Marcus Ramon Cooper. He's also known as Pleasure P. And Atheist's mother, Marie Atheist, is looking for answers. I just noticed. I just want justice for my son. She said he's not a bad person. That's what they always say. My baby ain't did nothing to nobody. They always say that. So she said he's not a bad person. He was never a bad kid. For them to take my son's life. Oh, this is the boy mother of the boy who lost his life. So it says that they ended up gunning him down and they left him like he was a dog on the side of the road. And she said that wasn't fair. And then the R&B song Pleasure Peace wanted for murder. So I think this was on Twitter. So they ended up posting that on the 10th. Oh, it says that the deputies have they have crucial clues to work on in this crime. What they don't know is the whereabouts of Marcus Cooper. Okay, so he has not been located. Looks like Cooper is still out here on the run, and I'm most definitely gonna chop this segment out and post this later on. It's just it's its own story, most definitely. It says I don't care where he is at, whether it be in South Florida or Maine. This is what the Broward County Sheriff said, Gregory Tony. He committed a crime in Broward County, and where they're gonna bring him back to. So wherever he gets caught, if he's all the way up yonder, if he's all the way down south, no matter where he get caught, they will be bringing him back to Broward County. So that's where he committed the crime at, and that's where you will be taken to whenever they find you. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What are you gonna do when they come for you? So Tony is asking anyone with any information to come forward for Cooper to turn himself in. We encourage you to turn yourself in. And this is what Tony said. But make no mistake, we're not gonna wait for you to come in. So they will be looking for you, sir. Honey, you can only run for so long. And you know what? That's why they made that song Bad Boys, Bad Boys. Because what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when they come for you? But most definitely, I will be cutting this story out. Let me see what the end of it says. So they're looking for you, buddy. They're looking for you. Let's turn yourself in and make this a little easier because it could end pretty bad for you if you don't turn yourself in. So yeah, they do encourage him to turn himself in, but they're not gonna wait too long. This is something that no family wants to go through. And the auntie. Okay, so yeah, this is something that no family wants to go through. But Auntie Marie Silva, but unfortunately, our family has to go through this. According to the investigations, Cooper is considered to be armed and dangerous. If you have any questions or information, no, if you have any information about this fatal shooting, you are prompted to go ahead and call the Broward County Crime Stoppers. And that phone number is 954 493 TIPS. Okay, again, that number is area code 954 493 TIPS. So remember, you can always remain anonymous and you may be up for a $5,000 award. All right, so there you go. So yeah, pleasure, peace, son. Go on and turn yourself in. Don't let them people have to come find you, buddy, because you know how it is. So that is Pleasure Peace Son right there. That young man ended up basically throwing his life away if he allegedly did take the life of this man and left his body on the side of the road. It's a very unfortunate situation. My heart, prayers, and healing go out to his family most definitely. So yeah, this is about wrapping this show on up, and I'm gonna clip this out on its own as far as the story about Pleasure Peace Son being wanted by the Florida deputies. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Most definitely hit that like button, hit that share, subscribe to the channel, hit your notification bell, and I most definitely will be back with another one. Over here, we're coming with viral stories. We got celebrity gossip. We going around the web. We're doing reviews over here and all that. So yeah, most definitely, I'm probably gonna end up going live later on, and I am headed out to work, and I am signing out. Katie Talk 101.